Hello fellow gamers, my name is Brent Justice and welcome back to my gameplay channel Justice Gaming, and I'm in Horizon Forbidden West Complete Edition on the PC in the Burning Shores expansion, continuing my playthrough today. And I am out here in this area where there's a very cool background. I'm assuming that's the Pangea Park in the background. Now we haven't quite got there yet, but I'm excited to find out what that's going to be when I finally get there. But for now, in this video today, I'm going to do a side quest, a new side quest that I found while doing the Relic Ruin in the last video. So let me just give you a very, very short, quick summary. This is going to be real quick, and then we'll go right into this today. I did 3 vantage points out in, they're called aerial captures, out in the area here. I found 3 of them, did those, that's half of them, so there's 3 more to find. I do like those. It's a really cool way to do a one of those vantage vista points, they're called. And I like that, having to fly a path. You learn the history of the area that you're in, and then you get to capture that view, and you get to see what it looked like way back when all that was happening during the Zero Dawn era. So that's very cool. So I did that, and one of them was pretty unique with the storm bird. I had to chase down a storm bird and then attack it on the ground. So that was fun. And then I did a relic ruin that I didn't know was going to be in this area, but I had found one, and I did it. And that really wasn't as difficult as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be really involved. Some of them in the past have been pretty involved. This one wasn't. Although you did need to fly up with your sky, I always forget what the name, Skywing, Skybird, whatever it's called, had to fly up there and grapple the grate to get in. And I did that, managed to jump down, go in a tunnel, move the carts around, got the key, opened the door, and found Gildun. Gildun, that's right, the same Gildun from the Frozen Wilds, where we had to help him re-enable a dam because it was allowing floodwaters in or whatever, or was broken somehow, and we had to fix that. I do remember that quest, so that was really interesting. That was a long time ago, back in the original Zero Dawn game. Well, I guess the expansion for that one, Frozen Wilds. But with him, we now have a side quest, and it's called A Friend in the Dark. So let's get into it. That's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to do this side quest, and if there's any more time, maybe I'll look around for some other things, but we'll see. Usually side quests are pretty lengthy. So I'm going to go here, and let's read the quest thing. It says, Gildun wants to reunite with his delving partner. Together, he and Aloy must search an ancient ruin to find him. Go to the locked door, blah, blah, blah. Also on our map is what's real interesting is there is a Delver's Camp, an Awesome Delver's Camp. I wonder if that's related to this or if that's a completely separate thing. I haven't gone there yet, but I don't really want to. I just want to be careful because, well, I don't want to run into any, like, main missions that I'm supposed to do yet, you know what I mean? Don't want to run into something else I'm supposed to do, but I am real curious what that is. No idea. Alright, I'm gonna go down into the Relic Ruin and we're gonna do this side quest.
Going down.
Welcome back.
Here we go.
Absolutely nothing.
Well, there he is. There's Gildun. Let's go. Hope you all are having a great day, by the way. Didn't get to say hello, so hello. Hope you're having a good day. I am looking forward to having a really fun experience today, and let's see what we get into.
Welcome to my humble temporary abode.
Nice place.
I like
Indeed.
the looks of this
Would have loved to
ruin
share this
already.
discovery with all
Sorry,
of
I
you.
hit the microphone.
Regrettably, I tumbled into the sea as the ruin entered our sights.
Had to turn my volume up.
But imagine my joy discovering my lanterns in this tunnel. Presuming me dead, Olvar put them to good use. So resourceful.
Whoa. 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 Oh, crap, guys. There's a lot of stuff down in here wherever I'm headed. Okay, well, let's see what this is.
Find something?
Text log. If you've heard my call, you're close to safety. or at least the closest thing to safety. You're probably wondering if you can trust a strange voice coming from a tunnel, so I'll level with you since I got nobody left to level with, and you probably don't even exist. We'd been getting pounded every day, another slugfest against the bots. Then out of nowhere, our evac order came in, immediate, no time to prepare. My crew was tasked with closing up. I was taking inventory of the surplus. I stepped out for a few minutes, and then they were gone. Orders to dump any necessary weight. Guess after the accident and what happened with my leg, that's me. To be honest, I won't miss my squad. They weren't much fun. Kind of the worst, really. But spending the last of my days alone. Huh. Okay.
Well, there's a passcode left behind by one of the old ones.
Oh, that was a passcode in there?
He was alone here. He broadcast the recording, hoping others would join him.
Did anyone come?
Not sure.
Okay, well, this is interesting.
Is where that dastardly lever was lurking.
But let's not pull any more levers.
Okay. Don't pull the lever. Got it. Alright, let's go down. Oh, brimshine. Gonna get that. Got a lot of brimshine now.
And here I present our hinged hindrance. The finale of our grand tour.
Okay, so obviously there and this a code. Did I get a code in that thing that I just scanned back there? I didn't.
Shall we try that passcode out? I'm just itching for you to meet Olvar.
I'm not sure. Did we get a code in this? I didn't see a code, did I? Let's change the code to my birthday. Ooh, yeah, there was a code. I didn't have any clearances, but I managed to... I must not have scrolled down all the way. I didn't have clearance to disable security altogether, but I managed to change the code to my birthday. It's January 17th. Don't worry, you don't have to get me anything. So January 17th, so I'm going to say 0117, perhaps, since it has to be a 4-digit code. 0117. But then what is in here, I wonder? Well, let's open this first. 0117. 011.
Oh, that wasn't it.
Oh. Oh. It's a 3-digit code, not a 4-digit code. So 117. Now, before I go in there, which is awesome and great, what's through here? Okay, absolutely nothing. So this was just a red herring, like nothing through here. Like, no way, Jose. You cannot go through here. I wonder why this exists then. Is this just to, like, tease you? Can't stand up or anything. Okay.
Finally in! Crumbling stone, malodorous mildew, a delver's dream.
Looks like someone tried to blast into that room across the way.
Olvar's never been stingy on the blast paste.
There's a whole lot down here, more than I thought there would be. This is like a big old facility down here. Not really sure what it's supposed to be, but we got maybe a handprint? No. Okay. You know what this feels like? It feels like I'm back in Zero Dawn. I'm in the very first quest of Zero Dawn when you're a little kid and you fall into that tunnel down below. You know what I mean? The cave. You fall into the cave and you find your focus for the first time. I feel like I'm back there right now. I feel like I'm back in that scenario. That's what this feels like, except with more puzzles here, I guess. Because I see another code up there to enter.
The old ones must have loved spending time underground to build these tunnels. Must have been great delvers.
I don't think they were underground. I think that the ground has shifted and now they're underground. They weren't always underground. But I don't know, maybe they were.
This control panel's fried.
Okay, not going up that way then. I can't do anything here.
How do you suppose they went about creating these tunnels? By hand? Blast paste? Plow horn, perhaps?
Well, look at all these, like, empty rooms. This is real interesting. But nothing down here. I'm just kind of looking around and getting a lay of the land here. Just kind of walking around and seeing what's around here before I figure out what to do.
This rubble's definitely an Ovar special.
Well, the path's blocked now. We'll have to find another way up.
So I am going to have to go up for sure.
We might be able to move this train car.
Okay, move train car. There's a block we have to move into place. Alright, so I've looked around the whole perimeter. Let me see if I can scan this stuff. Secure access point, secure door. Fire gleam must be on the other side though. A vent panel, but that must be on the other level. There's a cart up there too. And handholds are up there. I can shimmy across. Cart. What are you? Supply chest. Ooh, what are you? Key module. Oh, this is like a relic ruin. A Deathbringer gun. Holy crap. This literally is a relic ruin. That's what this is. It's a secondary relic ruin. It's like I did one relic ruin and then here's another relic ruin right beside it. Underneath it, I guess. Okay, so we have to move a cart, I'm guessing. Can be moved with help. I can't squeeze between there, can I? Oh, I can squeeze between there. Oh, I can go in here too. I can already grab this crate. I guess I can't move it out until the cart's out of the way. Alright. So I guess together we are going to grab the cart. Or we are not going to grab.
Get some help?
There we go.
Anything you need.
All right, let's push.
Oh, okay. Push. I was pulling.
The joys of locomotion.
All right. What is rumbling?
Yeah. Let's keep our guard up.
Sounds like there's a machine somewhere. A big machine.
Might be useful.
Great. To think the old
That
ones just
rumbling.
left something so handy lying around.
That rumbling has me scared.
I'll tell you, the number of delves where a crate saved my hide. Or nearly crushed it.
Okay, now I don't know where I'm taking this crate. Oh, now I know where I'm taking this crate. I see the ramp. It is right before me. Got him. I'm up.
Door needs a code and key module. Hang tight down there. I'll look around.
No worthwhile delve is free of its devilish challenges.
Could almost like make it through that window. I think if I really tried, I could. But I'm obviously supposed to go around.
This cart's blocking my path. Maybe I can find a way around it.
What was that?
Nothing.
So the name of the game for this relic ruin, last one and this one today, is moving carts. Moving carts. That's what I'm doing.
Maybe my focus can help me find a way past this cart.
Okay, if you say so. Heavy can be moved with help. It says it can be moved with help, but he's not coming up here, so how do I move it with help? It does say can move with help, but he's not here. Oh, look, I could go up also. Okay, where does that go if I go up? Okay, well, not going up.
Okay, maybe there's a way with less falling.
I don't know how to move the cart if he's not here to help me move the cart. It says, can be moved with help. Alright, well, maybe I need to get to the other side. Can't really go to the other side. I would not make it. It's too far. I swear I could make it in that window. But, alright, it's got to be something with this cart, I think. But he's down there, right? I need him up here. Where is he? And even is he? Where'd he go? I don't see him. Where's his body at? It's not showing up on my scanner. Literally, where is he? I see a vent panel in there. Oh, there's a vent panel here. Okay. Well, that's something.
Could check this vent, see what I find.
Best of luck! Personally, I've always been more proficient at losing things than finding them. You name it, I misplaced it. Hammers, shards, my pet crabs, Garoo. I saw a looking glass falling into the sea.
Okay, where does this take us? Into a room.
I need your help with another cart upstairs, Gildun. I'll find you an easier way up.
My arms are at your service.
Okay, so that ain't gonna work. Yeah, he's not up here, but I need him up here. Think I could repair the elevator? Probably not. Looks like it would never work again. Oh, there he is down there. Alright, maybe I have to go across. It's the only way I can see to go.
I see you haven't lost your knack for hazardous traversal.
Is this a...
Whoa!
Whoa. Almost
You're
fell.
fine.
I was gonna say, this
Of course.
is this like a train station? Is this like a where the train cars, you know, would come in and they divert the train? Is this like a train station kind of area? That's what it looks like to me, like a subway, kind of a train thing. Trains come in. Ooh, brimshine.
Moonshine. Valuable stuff.
Ooh, that's interesting. Let me get this brimshine though. Ooh, more stuff here.
Our old world friends left us another code.
Alright, text corruption minimal. Hey Ron, how many of cans of baked beans with bland labels and blander flavor do we have left? I don't know. Why don't you count them? Oh, go on. I think I will. 1,247. 1,247. That's our code. Gee, that seems like an awful lot of beans for one, Ron. You know, Ron, I agree. You seem like you're doing great. Adjusting to solitude, Ron. Ron, thank you for noticing. Is this supposed to be funny, Ron? Maybe that's why they left you, Ron. Okay, so 1,247. 1,247?
A true gentleman. I'll bet plenty of people answered his call.
It doesn't look like it.
Oh dear.
Okay, I could definitely make it to that side. I don't know what this does, but...
This does.
Let's use the wheel. I don't know what it does, but...
Huh. Moves the elevator.
Oh.
Hey, Gildun! Hop in!
Got it.
Alrighty.
Oh, nice. I'm bringing him up.
It's safe enough.
I guess it does work.
What a splendid abundance of carts. Shall we get to push?
Now, how do I get back over there? Can I go the same way I came? I'm trying to keep that code in my head also, 1247.
All right, push!
Oh boy. This cart's squealing worse than a boar on Smith East's Eve.
There's
There's that
definitely
noise again.
a machine somewhere.
It sounds like it's closer.
There's a machine that's going to attack us, I believe. So how did moving that cart help us? Okay, I moved the cart, but what do I do now? I still need to have the key to use this.
I could use that cart on the upper floor to climb higher. Need to find a way on top of it first.
Cart on the upper floor to climb higher. So climb on this cart? Oh, I need to go up there, right? I'm just trying to keep 1247 in my head. I know eventually I'm going to forget it, so trying to keep it in my head, trying to remember. I'm constantly repeating it in my head. 1247, 1247. All right, how do I get on this? I have no idea.
Only we had the good fortune to stumble upon another metal crate.
Or we could bring the one we've got upstairs.
Oh, I get it. Put it in the elevator, bring it upstairs. Okay. Thank you for telling me, Aloy, because I would have never figured it out if she hadn't said anything. There's stairs there. Did you see that? Did I try those stairs? Oh yeah, that's how it came in. Now I gotta go bring this crate up.
Hey, Gildun, think you can get to the elevator controls?
Oh,
Climb across?
now I have to wait for him to bring that, right? Because I can't get back up there now.
How did you and Olvar team up?
That's right.
Traveling with a caravan. Yeah, he was prickly at first. Till I told him about Mom. Her priceless looking glass. And how I found one just like it.
He was interested in your looking glass?
He's an inquisitive mind. You two will be tighter than two nuts on a bolt. Ha ha! Still got it.
Okay, hold that while I bring this out. Don't want to fall off the edge. Okay, I'm gonna bring this over here.
There.
Hop over here. Oh, look at that.
By these controls. I've had enough acrobatics for one day.
And I'm up. Okay, fire gleam.
I can get the key module now.
Even the camera's rumbling with excitement. Why, is it rumbling?
I see why I have this now.
Mine.
Crap out of that one.
How much ammo does it have? Oh crap, they're up here. I didn't think they were up here. I did not think they were up here with me. I thought they were all down there. Makes sense that they can jump up here.
Another one down. Well done, girl.
How many are there? Okay, there's more, but where? There we go. More? Oh, they're coming out of everywhere. There was a lot of them.
Okay, I think that was all of them. Let's keep going.
One step closer to Olvar.
Well, that was fun. Okay, 1247. I've still got it. Insert key and then insert code. One, 2, 4.
We're in. Olvar must be wondering what all the commotion was about.
Find Olvar.
Did you?
Okay, text log. I am gathered here today for the funeral of my good and recent friend Ron. Ron saved my life, the very last days of them at least. I was taking care of my grandfather when the military evacuation was called. I didn't think he'd last so long without power to his life support, but he did. I couldn't leave him behind. When I finally tried to get out, everyone was gone. I roamed the city for hours before I heard Ron's message. Honestly, the idea of spending the last of my days with a weird bunker man was not something I would have predicted being cool with. But I guess it was better than the alternative. Ron made the most of every day I knew him. One night we went bean can bowling down the shafts. The next day we took the cargo carts for a joyride. Then the air turned bad. We switched to emergency oxygen. When that ran out, we started breathing the tanks the med team left behind. We spent his last few days watching old hollows of Santa Monica Kitchen Wars. Is that like, is that a play on like Kitchen Nightmares? One of the show like that. That's funny. Ron gave me the last tank. He said he needed me to see the season finale. Apparently it's jaw dropper. That's just the kind of person he was. Thank you, Ron. Your best friend to the end, Brienne. Change name at the end.
This data. The soldier didn't write it.
Ah.
Guess our friend found someone after all. No sign of Olvar, though.
We'll keep looking.
Two different stories going on there. I see a vent. Okay.
Maybe he's hiding! Quite the prize, Olvar! Think I've consumed a few too many ale-braised peccaries to squeeze in there, but let me know what you find.
I think he's dead.
This must be Olvar. Cold. He's been here a while. His explosives must have attracted burrowers. Is that? He stole Gildun's looking glass. It's probably when he pushed him off the boat. How am I gonna break this to Gildun?
Obtain Gildun's looking glass.
Aloy! See you there? Or are you doing that thing where you talk to yourself?
Haha. Now that's meta. I like that. That's very meta. Are you doing that thing?
Keep Gildun waiting.
Are you doing that thing where you talk to yourself? Because the character, I mean, is always talking to us, the player. That's funny. That is meta commentary right there. And I love it. I am all here for it. I love stuff like that in games. When they're self-aware. I like it. The developers, they are self-aware.
There she is! A delver like no other, I must say. Well, let's hear it. So, any sign of my elusive partner?
Well, there's a sign.
Gildun... Olvar didn't make it. Machines got him. I found him holding this.
My looking glass. But how?
This isn't going to be easy to hear, but... I think he...
He really did care. He knew how special this was to me. That has to be why he held on to it. I was in his thoughts until the very end.
Well, that's one way to look at it. Be positive, I suppose. Oh, look, I've got an inflection point. Now, I have not encountered a lot of these in Forbidden West, but there have been a few times that I've had these. Now, for the Burning Shores DLC, haven't encountered these at all yet, so this is my very first inflection point in this game. Now, in my playthrough, I have always chosen Heart. Always, because if I ever want to play this game again, I would go down a different path and choose different options. So I want to choose one way now, so that I can choose other options in the future. You don't get it. I wouldn't be mean to them. That doesn't add up. I mean, I might do that in a second playthrough, but I'm going to go with hold on to that belief. We're staying Heart.
You know what, Gildun? I'm sure you're right. That is how you should remember him. And at least this way, you know what happened to him.
Yeah. You're right. Better a delve ended than never began, after all. Just a whole heap of rotten luck. Right when I finally found someone to be my friend. That's the way the hammer falls, I guess. You'd think I'd be used to it by now. Truth be told, I never had a lasting friend. I mean, when your own mum doesn't like you enough to stick around, why would anyone else? I'm really starting to think I might go my whole life like
Well,
this.
we're getting a emotional moment
No
with
matter what I
Gildun here.
do, what I say,
We only met him once
in the end,
before this.
I'll be inevitably all alone.
Hey, That is not true. You'll always have me, Gildun. And I might not be with you all the time. But there is
Are
a
we
way
gonna?
for us to stay in
We're gonna give
touch.
him a focus. I'm surprised
Focus.
we're bringing him into the fold on
Your
this.
tiny wonders?
It's called a focus. You put it on up here, like this.
Whoa! Sparks to steel. Look at that. And that. Over there, too. What a thing of beauty. No idea what it all means. But a dazzle all the same.
I will put you in touch with some friends of mine. They'll help you get up to speed on using the focus. And I meant what I said. If you ever really need me, give me a call. I'll always help a friend.
Well, I guess we've got a good friend here with Gildun. I'm surprised by this, like, emotional connection we have with
Before you
Gildun of all people
skedaddle out of here,
that we've met in the game. You know,
got something for you
out of
too.
all of them, Gildun. But sure, I
Figured you'd
guess.
find a better use for it than me.
Thanks, Gildun. Until we meet again.
I never really had any emotions toward him one way or another. Really, I never thought about him until since that first mission we had with him in Frozen Wilds. Haven't thought of him since. I obtained a last argument. I don't know what that is, but I'm going to check that out right now. But wonder if I had chosen a different dialogue option, inflection point option, if I would have got a different kind of reward or no reward. I wonder. But let's see what I just got. I guess it's a weapon? Oh, I got a new weapon. So this is a spike thrower. So a new legendary spike thrower. From Stormbirds to Thunderjaws, let no threat go unchallenged with this mighty Oseram weapon, reserved for only the greatest of machine hunters. And it looks like we still have an advanced explosion. We also have the plasma on it, Glow Blast. And it looks like we have, I guess that's just an impact, regular impact. I like this one. Now, the one I'm using now is called the Sky Killer, and it's cool with the fire and the advanced explosion. I'm going to upgrade this and equip it now. So I've got plus 15% damage over time, instant brittle chance for like frost. That's interesting. Overdraw damage, knockdown power. Now that will go good because I would like to use my spike thrower as a knockdown weapon. And then stealth damage. And I've got some knockdown coils. See, right now I've got knockdown damage and knockdown power on my Sky Killer. So I would like to now put those on this one, since it also has another knockdown power. So the knockdown power will be increased even more on it. It'll buff that as well. And this one has this like aerial enemy damage. I don't even use the spike thrower, like shooting at aerial enemies. I don't use it for that. So that perk is kind of useless on the Sky Killer that I've got right now. But all the perks are useful on this one to me. So I think that I'm going to switch out the Sky Killer for the last argument, because I will still get the explosive spike. But now I'll also have Glow Blast, and then I guess a regular one as well. So, yeah, I would like to do that. Now I'll lose the fire. I'll lose the fire spike, but I don't use it a ton in the Burning Shores. Haven't used it a ton. So the explosive and the regular spike could be more useful, especially with a lot of knockdown power. So I think that's what I'll do, but I want to upgrade it before I use it. So I need to go grind for parts on this thing, and I'll do that off camera. But I like that. I think that's what I'm going to do. Really changing out my weapons a lot in the Burning Shores, but that's fine and good because I am. This is my opportunity to try out new builds, you know. And they're all legendary weapons too, so that's nice. All legendaries. All right, now how do I get out of here? Let's loot all.
I just gave a focus to a friend of mine. Can you make sure he's patched into our network? And maybe check in on him now and then? He could use someone to talk to.
Certainly. I am happy to converse with him whenever he wishes.
Hello? Lou? Is this thing working?
Hello, Gildun. Let us continue our conversation on another frequency.
Whoa! Who is... Wait! Don't tell me. Another friend of a certain flame-haired Nora? By the forge, this is gonna be marvelous.
Indeed it will.
Thanks, Gaia.
Can I fly out of here? Nope, I can't fly out of here. So, that's interesting that we ended up giving Gildun a focus. Of all people we've met in the Forbidden West, you know, giving him a focus, I guess so. But not, it wouldn't have been like my first choice. I didn't even think about him until... am I lost? I am lost. I didn't even think about him till we saw him here for this side quest, so... okay. Sure, I guess. Whatever. More people on our team, the better, I guess. I have to really backtrack to get out of here. So that was an interesting side quest. It was more like a relic ruin, is what it was. Nope. Back out into the world. Alright, so this side quest did not take as long as I thought it would today. That wasn't too bad. I really do want to figure out what this Delvers thing is. Maybe that's the Dino Park. So I think I can go to this Delvers camp and figure out what this is. I'm going to go ahead and like take this little side journey and figure out what this Delvers camp is. I'm just real curious. So let me call my mount and let's go over to this because I'm just really curious. Where did it go? Let's fly toward this. Just curious what this is. It's been on my map here for a little while, and I want to find out if this is the Oseram treasure that I've been, you know, seeking. That would be really nice to find. I haven't been to this little island, so that'll be something new. We'll walk in. Let me jump off here.
Make a good use of this.
Yeah, I haven't been to whatever little camp this is, so this is interesting.
An abandoned camp. These Oseram might have been part of the crew I found elsewhere. The machines got to them.
There's my workbench. Let me see what is required to upgrade this weapon I have here. The last argument, I can already do level 1, so let's do it. I can do level 2, so let's do it. I can do level 3, so let's do it. It's going to be level 4 and 5 that are going to be the hard. No, I can do level 4 already. Well, let's do it. I'm going to go ahead and equip this thing right now then, because I've already got it upgraded. Oh crap! Look at this. I can upgrade it fully. Oh, I'm doing it all the way. Last argument. Okay, well, there you go. So fully upgraded now. Every slot available. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this real quick before we figure this little place out that I'm at. I'm going to take off, knock down power, knockdown damage, fire, explosive damage, explosive damage. I'm going to take off that. I am going to equip this. I am going to equip it here. Now, before I look at my coils, let me look at the weapon types it has. So, advanced explosive spikes, just drill spikes. So those are drill spikes. And then plasma spikes. Whoa. That is freaking cool. Explosive spikes. And then drill. Now, drill spikes I've never used, so I'm interested to find out how those work and what they do. I have never used that in my life, so that's new. Okay, let's attach some coils to this. So let's look at my base power first so I can do a little bit of comparison. I've got advanced explosive spikes 103, 361, 161, and 210. So 103, 161, 210. And let's see what I can upgrade this to. Inventory, I'm going to go to the last argument. I'm going to do that knockdown power and knockdown ability. Let's see, what do we got here? And then explosive, obviously, too. Where's critical, drench, draw, high ground impact, knockdown damage. Okay, let's do a knockdown damage, 25%. And then let's do a knockdown power, 15%. So now, and combined with the knockdown power of that is real high. This is explosive, so I want to add explosive damage plus 12%. Oh wait, did that? Unequip. So that doesn't increase the impact. It does, okay, it increases the explosive part, that's secondary on it. I just want to see. So that takes it from 361 to 404. So that's nice. What increases the drill spike? What affects it? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, well, impact damage does. I guess that would be all I would put on it then, is an impact damage. But I'm out, or they're being used right now. Okay, I definitely can put a plasma on there, so look at that. Plasma plus 15, so that increases the plasma. I guess I would want an impact damage to increase the impact on both of the spikes as well. I don't really need tear on it, so I'm not worried about that, but increasing the impact damage would be nice. But I don't have a very rare impact damage, so let's do I have any impact? Do I even have an impact damage on here? Yeah, I do. Okay, well that increases it anyway. It's not the best, but it is an impact damage, so we'll just attach that. So that's what I got right now. Okay, that's my setup for right now then. So I've got advanced explosive spike, 113 404. I've got drill spike 177 300, and then plasma spike 241 172. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to try all these out. I got no idea how they all work, or what, especially the drill spike. I'm not really sure how that works, but I'll want to try that out. All right, well, let's scan this place and figure out this treasure. A non-standard delving contract written in a barely legible hand and heavily smeared in ink. After the death of the camp guards, both the purpose and plunder of the caravan have been renegotiated. The Tinburn brothers forfeit these claims because Brimshine before Captain died. In exchange, the rest of the crew agree to stay in the Burning Shores to help the brothers find, and the directions to its burial site are to be distributed between the crew. Each crew member will keep their directions secret. Any Brimshine found distributing among the co-signers, half will go to the Tinburns. Burns will lead to the group, signed in spit and blank. Waldorf Stonecutter, Edmund Boiler, Dave Abura, Iron Smelter, Ben Whittler, John D. Jewson, Marif Tinburn, and Talon Tinburn. That doesn't tell me where the treasure's at. Okay, well that didn't help me. I thought there would be more of a clue. There's a corpse. There's a campfire. There's another corpse. There's a lot of corpses. I read the scroll, but that didn't tell me where to go or what to do. Found all the corpses, but I'm not sure what to do with this area, to be honest with you. I'm here, but I don't know what to do with it. I don't see anything around here, so I guess I can't do anything with this place right now. Maybe it's something I have to come back for, I don't know. But I'm here and I don't see nothing. Well, whatever this is, maybe I'll figure that out in the future. Maybe it's a future thing, or I have to find more clues before I can, like, figure out what all that's about. Okay, well, so for right now, I guess I can't do anything with that. Thought that was going to lead to a thing. It has not led to a thing, so... Alright, so I can't do anything with that. Let's do this. I see an unknown there. Let me just go ahead and, like, grab this shelter, grab this unknown, grab this shelter, since I was already in this area. Grab that campfire also. Since I was already in that area for those things, I would like to grab them. Maybe grab that campfire also. I'll just do a little bit of exploration, not a ton, but just a little bit. There's an ancient valuable safe. Heck yeah. Take whatever that is. Oh, I've awoken something. Ah, shoot. Oh, it kind of like drills into them. Interesting. Okay. Interesting kind of a weapon there. Yeah, at least I got to try it out. Yeah, I'll have to like read up on how best to use the drill spikes. Like, what are they really for? How do they help? I guess they get through the armor. That's my best guess. They get underneath the armor. Something like that. Okay, where was I headed? Let's go to this campfire. And I'll go to these places that I was just talking about, and I'll just, like, take a quick look at them. I just want to grab this fire. Go away, hoppy thing. Nothing to see here. Go away, little hoppy thing. Okay, we'll grab that campfire. Alright, let's hop back up. Alright, let's go to what I was just talking about, because I got that campfire. I come back to this area. Let's go to this. Oh, we got two campfires here. We got a campfire, a question mark, and a shelter. Let's go to all of these places. What is that little box that keeps popping up down there? I have this like little cube that keeps popping up. I'm not sure what it is. Look, what is that cube? Oh, I can take it with me? Why do I want to take this with me, though? I don't know why I want to take it with me. I don't even know where I would take it. That must be for some kind of mission or quest. I'm going to leave it there because there's no telling what that might be for. I might have to take it somewhere and do something with it. So I will wait. I'm going to grab these campfires so I can come back to these areas easily. Next one is just across there. Where's my... Where are you at? Okay, I got that. Nope, nope, nope. Oh wait, there's a box there. I want the box. Jump off. Okay. Interesting little area here. Okay. Alright, let's now go to this question mark over here.
Might be getting too close to the tower.
What
Better
tower?
steer clear.
Okay, there's a dread wing over there. What tower is she talking about? Getting too close to a tower. Maybe it's the dread wing. Need to stay away from it. Now, let's figure out what this question mark is. Could be a Pangea thing. Figurine.
Ruin. One of those shops.
Uh-huh.
There's a figurine inside.
Let's do it. Let's do this figurine. Pangea figurine. Let's do this figurine. So this would be collectibles, right?
This says a figurine was stolen. Looks like it had a tracking device.
Okay, Milo's. I got back from the little boy's room and the figurine was just gone. The case alone was worth like a week's pay. Tried using Find My Case. I got a ping from the parking garage, northeast down the street, then it cut out. Hate that place. All underground and creepy. I put the security case in lost mode so it's unsellable. Like that matters, you're screwed. Scott's nuts and he's obsessed with Pangea. Yeah, I've seen the HoloCon pics.
And its last known location was an underground parking garage. Huh.
Yeah. Parking garage. Self-explanatory. Alright, so I have to go underground to find a parking garage to find this figurine. I wonder, is it underwater? Nope, that's just a puddle. Oh boy, that's funny. Just a puddle. It said down the street, right? Alright, where? No tracks though to follow.
That'll help a lot.
Think it's up there though? No, because it was underground in a parking garage. I don't know which way to go though. I mean, okay, but where am I supposed to go? The last one had a track, so like you could highlight tracks. This one, there is no tracks. Maybe that's it. That's it. That's got to be it. That's it. That's completely it. That's a parking garage.
Not gonna back down.
Okay, anything else? Ooh, somebody, a corpse. Think this is it. No, that's not it. I didn't find it. This is clearly a parking garage. I'm surprised that wasn't it. Thought this would surely be the place. Oh, well, let's scan the place. What are you? A grapple point? It's not in a car, is it? Hmm. Well, it's clearly not in here. I mean, look, that was a parking garage. Wonder if it's below me. Maybe I have to climb down. All I see is a cliff there, though. It's an ancient valuable chest. Oh. Ooh, a data point. I don't know where that data point's at, but I found it from really far away. Part of me was like, whoa, every star from every decade, all in one place, from rock electronic to bash. Seeing Trisha here with Hex and Shui alive all at once. Who cares if the sun is blinding and it's hot enough to boil water in my shorts? Slot me all the way in. Another part of me was like, whoa, whoa, all hollow. Half the sets are dead people. You could throw a rock stage and not actually hit anything. Is it even live anymore? Does live even mean anything? I'm just dancing in the sand with nothing in front of me but ghost. Then the first part of me was like, whoa, 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 damp your neurons, live, not live, does it matter? Who cares? Just as long as the tones don't ever stop. Okay. I'm at a total loss of where to find this Pangea artifact. Because with at least the last one, we had a clue. I have no clue except it's in an underground parking lot, but that's parking garage, but that's where I was just at, was a parking garage. That's clearly a parking garage. Hello.
Setting her on fire won't help.
I'm going to read it again just to double check, but I got a ping from a parking garage out northeast down the street. Northeast down the street. Okay, so there is a direction, but it says northeast, so which way is northeast? This way? I mean, that's north, right? Straight up is north, and then east is that way, so this way? So if I get on this road and go which way now? To the right? Okay. That's my best guess.
Underground ruin. Might be the one from the data point about the stolen figurine.
Of course. If I just follow the directions. Okay. Alright. Well.
Stalkers.
Oh, shoot. Stalkers. Okay, where is it? I hate that it's invisible and I can't see it. I mean, literally, where did it go? Surely it will come back, but I hear it. I just don't see it. Now I see it.
Good place. Now to find the figurine.
Yeah, well,
Grass might be a good place to
let's destroy this stalker. Gosh, it's disappeared again. Well, this is one stealthy stalker. I mean, like, no joke. Got him. Alright, I got him. Oh, I'm running into all his traps, but I got him. Ran into every trap. Okay, now let's find this figurine. Thought there was like loot somewhere. Where did I see all that loot at? I guess it's down below. What is that? In for it. Did I read that one? Yeah, okay. Alright, let's go check this place out.
Decent enough. Nope. Better keep looking.
Alright, I have to look in like all the cars. Oh yeah, there is stuff down there.
There's a figurine here.
Ooh, that water is beautiful. Beautiful blue color. I see that it goes down. I want to look over all this area first. Okay, there's a lot of stuff down there. Concealing omens.
Shooting that should release a cloud of spores to hide in.
Must be other machines down there. Okay, we're going down below.
It's getting dark down here. Better stay alert.
Yeah, there's going to be other stalkers or machines down here. I have a feeling. Alright, let me recraft all my weapons. What is this? Valuables. Looks like we have to go even further down.
I'll put these in my pack.
Ancient compartment is highlighted down there. Looks like a room to break in over here too. Let's pry these open.
No luck.
Looks like we can go down there.
Doesn't look like that figurine's in here.
Okay, let's break this open. Feel like as soon as I do, something is going to get me. Let's see. I was right. Something was going to get me. But I got it. Actually, that went really well too, because that explosive spike
Shiny rim shine.
is really good. Yeah, that exploding spike is really good. Really, really good.
Looks like this is the last floor. Hopefully the figurine's still down here.
Probably right there.
Found it. One more figurine for the collection?
A green raptor. All right, an ivy green dinosaur, preserved and digitally notarized. Someone call in Jane. The lifelike talons and expert details on this 115 green raptor figurine will have you running from the raptor raid like Trevor in Siege of Pangaea when, in his words, he cleverly evaded about 1,051 of the deadly beast. Without this fearsome and iconic predator, no collection is complete.
Sounds like more machines.
3 out of 5. 3 out of 5, so we're close. The machines up above. They're right here up above me, in fact. So, yeah, I've only got 2 more. 2 more of those. And then I will have all the figurines, so that's cool. Probably a drill spike on it. Knocked it down. Okay, the drill spike actually does quite a bit. Alright, hey, that drill spike actually is pretty cool. Oh, there's another one up above me. So that's nice. It just takes a while to do its damage, but once it drills down to the machine, it does do the damage. It just takes time to do it. Well, those are Apex. I see it, 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 I see it. Sort of, kind of see it. See, it's doing its damage, and it just takes it a while. It does drill down, though.
Could grapple in for a big hit.
I mean, those spikes are pretty cool, to be honest with you. They actually do the job pretty well. I'm liking this spike throw, except I'm running out of stuff. I'm already out of blast paste, and then this takes piercing spikes, so already I can run out of stuff. I need to be careful. Sweet. I did it. Another figurine. Only 2 more left for that. And we're out. That was fun. That was a good run today. So, obviously, I will have to, continue getting figurines. 2 more to go. I still don't know where the other aerial captures are. I don't know where those are yet. I guess I could go grab that shelter real quick. Can it get me? It can't get me through here. There's another one of those pods to grab. That must be a future quest I have to do. I'll grab this here shelter. That'll be nice. Oh, hello. Things watching me over there. We'll go back to Fall's End, where I'll end today. Yeah, that was a pretty good run today. I'd say we did a lot. Fleet's End. I keep calling it Fall's End. It's Fleet's End, isn't it? I am calling it the wrong thing. Fleet's End. Okay, I don't see any new quests that have come up, so since I haven't found like any new quests, I guess the next thing to do, that might be a Pangea figure right there. Figurine. You know, I should probably go to that. I won't do it right now in this video since it's already been an hour and 20 minutes, but I should go to that because that's probably another figurine. How much you want to bet? Yeah, the next thing to do, though, the only next thing to do that I know of, because I don't know where anything else is, and I haven't really discovered anything else that I'm real aware of. The next thing to do would just be to do the main quest, The Stars in Their Eyes, so that's probably what I'll end up doing in the next video. Let's talk about this one. In today's video, I did a side quest with Gildun, and we were looking for his friend. And I found that that was, well, pretty much another relic ruin. It was a relic ruin under another relic ruin that I had just finished. A puzzle, had to figure it out. A lot of climbing and figuring out where you needed to go and to get the key and to get the code, move things around. The little bit with the elevator was fun, having to move the block and having Gildun move the elevator up, and bringing Gildun up on the elevator, and then us going back to it and having him bring us on the block back. So that was interesting. The burrower scene was interesting. We had a Deathbringer gun there, so that was fun. And then we found his friend. His friend died, and we chose the heart option on that. I guess we could have been a little more logical, I guess you could say, because we don't know why he had that piece, really. I mean, maybe he did do it maybe he did take it out of good intentions. We don't know. So interesting that I chose that option, and then I got the reward for that being the new spike thrower. But if I had chosen a different option, inflection point, what would that have resulted in? I don't know. And then after that, we ended up giving him a focus. And I found that interesting too, because he wasn't a real prominent character that we've done a lot of dealings with in the game. There's other people that I probably would have prioritized a focus with over him. So it's interesting, though, that we gave him a focus. I guess at the end of the day, though, the whole point of the Apollo program was to give everybody focuses anyway. They were supposed to be born in the cradles, come up, and then everybody would get a focus and learn and go out into the world. But that never happened, obviously, so I guess the intent is still a good intent to just give everybody a focus in the world so that they can learn. Although there's no database on it, it would still help them figure some things out, I guess. I don't know. But we brought him into the fold, and I guess he's going to learn with Gaia. I wonder if he will eventually meet up at our base with all of our other companions. I do wonder that. Maybe we'll see him in the future. Maybe he will help us. He's not really a fighter, so I don't think he would help us like with battles. But he could help us like delve, I guess, find technology and find things which could be useful. So, okay, it is what it is. We have him on our side. After that, I Found a figurine, did that. That was an interesting little discovery there, to go into the underground parking garage, take out some stalkers. Used my new spike thrower, which I actually like. It's pretty good. The little spike, what's it called? Drill spike is interesting. I want to continue to use that a little bit more and see how that works out. I kind of like the way it works. It just takes a little bit of time to do its damage. I wonder what would increase its damage. Obviously, impact damage will increase its damage, but would tear damage help it do more damage? Would something else help it do more damage? I don't know. For right now, I'm going to go with impact damage. The explosive one is more useful. I really like the explosive spike. And then I do have the the plasma spike as well now for that. So that's pretty cool. I am still on that hunt for the Oseram treasure. I look forward to seeing what that treasure is and where it is. I did find these pods. Now, I had found one on the ground a long time ago, and I didn't know what I could do with it. I couldn't open it. Now I see that I can grab them with my sky mount. I can grab them. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with them once I grab them, though. So that must be a future mission or future quest that I do something with those. Because I found a couple of them, and I can grab them. I just don't know where to take them, so I'm not going to mess with them right now. I'm just going to leave them where they are. That must be something else. But at this point, I don't know what else to move forward with other than the main mission, the main quest, because there's really nothing else. I guess I could go flying around looking for the other capture points for the aerial capture. I could do that, and I guess I could look around for the other figurines. I only need 2 more. I suppose I could do that. I'm just afraid of doing that because I'm afraid of initiating a main quest that I'm not ready to initiate yet. Or some quest I'm not ready, especially in that Dino Park, the Pangea Dino Park. I feel like that's going to be a big main quest. So I don't want to jump into something that I am not ready for yet.
Are you sure you're
So, yeah, I guess we'll just do the main quest in the next video. Get back and see where that takes us from there. But that's going to be it for today's video, everyone. I hope you all are enjoying my very thorough and playthrough here. I'm taking my time. I'm trying to, really explore the world and take it all in and see what's out there, and just have fun and enjoy the area that I'm in this game, and just really enjoy the game. So if you like what you see here, drop a comment and a like on the video, and thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for the next one.